back on the production line at Jayco HQ in Dandenong, Victoria. Today, we're going to take you through the process of how Jayco builds and fits all its internal cabinetry and furniture. First, we'll head over to the saw section and see what happens there. Then we'll bring you back to the production line and show you how the furniture is fitted to the van. All Jayco cabinetry and furniture starts its life in the saw section. The timber, or sandwich blocks of ply and polystyrene, are sourced from overseas and are cut and edged here in the saw section. Many of the machines are computer-aided, reducing the risk of mistakes and ensuring consistency. But a small amount is also done by hand, such as edging and gluing a round table. Once the materials have been cut, they're delivered over to the furniture assembly section on the production line. This area is a hive of activity, with people working on individual stations, building one component each, which are then put together. One person might be working on a fridge cabinet, while another assembles bench units, and a third, kitchen cupboards. It's a very efficient process, with a lot of staple guns and drills firing at the same time. Weight-bearing furniture, such as beds and dinettes, have an aluminium frame to improve their strength. Once the components have been assembled, they're dispatched to the production line, ready to be installed. As caravans are built from the inside out, this happens fairly early on in the production line. If components require appliances, like a fridge, these are preloaded into the furniture before it goes on the van. Small components are simply lifted onto the van's floor, while larger components, like fridge units, require trolleys and several people to lift them. The furniture is loaded across several stages of the production line before it's all screwed down at a later stage. The soft furnishings are an important part of the van's internal fit-out, and these are all made on site at Jayco. All interior and tent fabrics are cut on the cutting floor by a vector machine, which is similar to a CNC router. Once the fabric is cut, it's moved upstairs in an elevator to the sewing section, where cushion covers, tents, helmets, curtains and more are made. Downstairs in the filling room, these covers are stuffed to make things like cushions. Jayco furnishings are stuffed with a high-quality, antibacterial Dunlop foam in varying densities and grades. The filling is done with a vacuum. A piece of foam, cut to shape, is laid across a table full of holes with a vacuum below it. A piece of Dacron, for added comfort, is placed over the foam, which is then covered with a plastic sheet. With the plastic in place, the vacuum does its thing, and the vacuum packs the foam down to a manageable size, allowing the worker to easily stuff the cushion. The plastic is then removed and the foam returns to its normal size, filling the cushion cover. The sewing section keeps in excess of 50 fabrics, all Jayco's current lines, as well as old stock in case they need to fill an order for a repair of an older model. About 47 people work across cutting, sewing and filling, producing all the soft furnishings for about 50 RVs a day. Back on the production line, the expander's tents are installed and the soft furnishings are added at the very last stage before the van undergoes its final quality check. While quantity is what Jayco is best known for, quality is also vitally important here. Jayco's Manufacturing Operations Manager Chris Ryan explains how the quality control process works on the caravan production line.
On the caravan production line where the expander runs down, we have two independent quality gates. And those gates are gates, as in the product is not released until all the issues that are found are rectified. So we have two stages and then we have a final quality audit which happens at the end of the line.